Diagramming an Atom by Madison Bindi. I chose to use the element oxygen for this example. Oxygen's chemical symbol is O, its atomic number is 8, which means the number of protons, and its average atomic mass is 15.999. Protons and electrons. Protons have a positive charge. To cancel out that charge, you have to subtract the 8 electrons it takes to get to 0. This means that there are 8 electrons. Now, let's get back to the average atomic mass, which is 15.999. Remember, protons and neutrons together create the mass number. So, because the average atomic mass is approximately 16 minus the 8 protons that we have already figured out that there are 8 equals 8 neutrons. Now we know how many neutrons there are. Now that you have all of the information, you're ready to start diagramming. First, you put the element and its chemical symbol. I drew a circle as my atom, but really, the circle does not exist. Also, for diagramming purposes, the nucleus is over to one side instead of perfectly in the center, which it is in real life. After you have drawn the nucleus, you put the amount of protons and neutrons that are in there because protons and neutrons make up the nucleus. So, it is written 8p, which stands for 8 protons, and 8n, which stands for 8 neutrons. Then, in the circles around the nucleus, or in this case, for this diagram, the half circles, you have to put the remaining electrons. There is a pattern for how many electrons each half circle can have. That pattern is 2, 8, 8, 2, 8, 8, so on. These numbers are the maximum amount of electrons that the half circle can have on it. Because there are 8 electrons, we have 2 in the first half circle, the one closest to the nucleus, because 2 is the maximum amount of electrons for that half circle. The next half circle has a maximum of 8 electrons, but we only have 6 more electrons to put on the diagram. So, we put 6 electrons on the diagram because it does not have to equal 8, but the maximum amount of electrons is 8. Just for clarification, I have put the average atomic mass and the amount of protons, neutrons, and electrons over on the side of the diagram. The diagram is now finished. Thank you for watching. The end.